Hello, this is Thomas Van Bommel for PROG2200 Module 1.5 Threads Introduction. So we'll get right into it here. Use the Java thread program shown in class as a starting point for the assignment. I did do that. It's just there's not much left of it after I played around and experimented a bunch. Create static data to represent Dorothy and her favorite character and her favorite color. So I created this character class, and it stores an enum color, which should be used for her favorite color. And you can see that it stores a name, favorite color, favorite character, and favorite color. We've got our constructor here. We've got this persuade option, which will take the favorite character. Takes in a character, changes the favorite character to that character, waits 20 milliseconds, and then sets the favorite color of this character to the character's favorite color. Next is just a toString method to print it out to the console. Also a sleep method in here to kind of mix up the thread output a little bit. And then just some getters and setters there at the bottom. Go back to the main here, and we can see that we do have a static character Dorothy, and then we have our other characters of Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. Create threads for the Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Cowardly Lion that each set Dorothy's favorite character to themselves and color. So you can see here I've got a hash set, which is underlined because I've got it copied in another package over here for the second version of the assignment. And so I've got a hash set that stores a character thread. This character thread is another class I created. It just extends thread and holds a character with an ID. The go method simply starts the thread and returns the object. So I didn't have to do that in two lines in the main function. And then the run method, you can see here, it just says what thread it is. While main.running, that's this running function up here, or running variable up here. While the main thread is running, then we're going to try to persuade Dorothy with our character. And then we'll sleep for 75 milliseconds, and then we'll keep looping. Once we're done, we'll print out that we've stopped. So that's that loop, and then you can see here we have this array of characters. We simply loop through the thread multiplier that I've applied up here. So for every one multiplier, it will create one character thread for each character inside this character's class. So, for instance, we have 3 characters in there now. If thread multiplier was 1, we'd only get 3 character threads created. If the multiplier is 10, which it is, we get 30 threads created. And then we just print Dorothy's stats. The amount of times that we say up here, and sleep, do that again until we're done running, and then we just join all the threads and wait till the program has exited. You must use enumerations for the color. If we go to character, you can see I do use an enumeration for the color. It is the enumeration there and enumeration there. Have 2 versions of the program. Version 1, no thread locking. The data is constantly corrupted when printed from the main line. This is this no sync package here. If we run this, you can see here that we get all our threads have started. And just for reference, The Scarecrow is brown. The Tin Man is silver. The Cowardly Lion is yellow. So when we get Cowardly Lion in yellow, that's perfect. If we get Tin Man silver, that's perfect. Scarecrow in silver, that's not right. Cowardly Lion in yellow, Cowardly Lion yellow, Scarecrow brown. And doesn't look like any of the other ones corrupted, but there are a few corrupt ones in there. And then we have our thread safe version, which is this one, which the only difference between the two packages is inside the character method. So if we go inside the non-synchronized one, we can see that the persuade method and the toString method are just regular methods, whereas if we go to the synchronized character, we can see that those are synchronized. And then when we play the synchronized one, it does take a lot longer. It is doing the same amount of iterations. Alright, so we get all our threads started, and each one of these should be perfect. Each Tin Man should be silver, each Cowardly Lion should be yellow, and every Scarecrow should be brown. And we only get Tin Man, Cowardly Lion. But, so there's our thread safe version. Other than the character class, they're identical. Just 3 threads is not enough. You'll need about 100 or more of each. Tin Man, Scarecrow, and Cowardly Lion, all trying to be Dorothy's favorite. Use an appropriate collection for this. That is why I use the hash set collection for the threads, and I also create this thread multiplier so that we're able to create 100 of each character. And let me just make sure we're in the right one. So we're going to edit the non-synchronized version. Add 100, and the synchronized version we'll do 100. Alright, so we'll run the non-synchronized version on 100. Perfect. So you can see about 300. Oh, I didn't clear my console. There we go. You see about 300 threads start, and they're all fighting to be Dorothy's favorite character and favorite color, and all 300 threads stop. And we can, just for fun, do the synchronized version as well. This one we will have to stop because they are all fighting. We got 1 so far, and it's trying to do it 20 times. 2, 3, all those threads fighting. Run performance monitor. Oh, well, I would run performance monitor, but this really isn't that taxing. I just don't have OBS set up with performance monitor, so apologies. It will be in my PDF. And that's the assignment, I guess. So this has been Thomas Van Ballen for PROG2200. Thanks for watching.